Hello twin flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. So we're going to do a very quick check-in today because yesterday and this morning I've shared lots of focused readings. So this morning I've shared a DM to DF message and a DF to DM message. And the message is so powerful. So the masculine is saying today, let me message you. So this is a big sign to have patience, to trust, and to let go of the fear of when it's going to come. Because he's saying to you, don't rush me, I'm on my way. And the feminine is saying, just don't leave me on read. You know, just think a little bit more about how it affects me and how it hurts me when you don't reply or respond to me. Because being ignored is painful. So this is the masculines thinking about this a lot more too. And I feel this is a conversation that's being telepathically communicated. And there's a lot of messages coming through right now through songs and music. So I'm going to really take the time today to create that music deck, you know, so that we can use that deck, you know, all the time on the channel and bring messages in. So what do we need to know today? So yesterday I shared lots of focused readings about every situation. You know, whether you're in separation, communication, whether you've come into union, you know, a karmic situation. So have a look at all those videos and really take what resonates for you from each one. So we're going to use today the Seasons of the Witch. And I actually asked George to choose me a deck today. And obviously he's a powerful divine masculine. So I said, choose me a deck and I'm going to use it on the channel. So he chose this one. So we're going to use this to see what's going on. We're going to bring in our beautiful Soul Sisters cards, V from Beyond Indigo, and this is the Divine Union cards, and the Realms Mercury edition too, and I used these yesterday in all of the readings. So thank you, angels, because every day I'm shuffling. So what's the energy around the Divine Feminines today, please? What's the energy around the Divine Feminines today? What do we need to know? Good shuffle there. Energy around the Divine Masculines, please, angels. Energy around the Divine Masculines and energy around the journey. Energy around the journey. Beautiful. What's the energy around the Divine Feminines today, please, angels? The energy around the Divine Masculines today. There it is. And the energy around the journey. What do we need to know? Wow. And then we're going to use these powerful cards for the Divine Feminines. What do we need to know, please, angels? What do we need to know for the Divine Masculines? Where we are. And for the journey, what do we need to know? And these cards are a little bit darker, so obviously, you know, they'll go deep within and see what we need to know. So the energy around the masculine today then, building a legacy together. Wow, building a legacy together. And this is clearly why the white stag has been coming up. And I shared that picture the other day where the white stag was with the owl, and the owl is about wisdom. So the masculines are realizing that they have a mission. And not just a mission here on earth, but a mission with you to leave a legacy. And that legacy is going to help humanity in some way, shape or form. That may be that, you know, you have a family together and that family goes on to leave a legacy. It may be that you build something and focus on service to leave a legacy. A lot like me and George, you know, both creating videos and, you know, creating cards and things that will go on. So this is something that will go on, you know, after you've gone, you know, when you've moved to the other planes and, you know, things are going to continue. So this is about you helping humanity, you know, to heal the world. So you're building a legacy together. And I should have listened to you. So your masculine is coming into the realization right now that you know what's right. You know the truth, that everything you said was real. You know, they're realizing this. And this is super powerful because this kind of energy came up in those focused readings. So the masculine saying, I should have listened to you. But that's also them needing to forgive the self, because should can be a harsh word. It can be a word of judgment. The masculine's thinking, I've done something wrong. I should have listened to you. Whereas everything's in divine timing. So this is a big message that they are waking up, that they are listening, that they are snapping out of whatever they've been kind of thrown in. You know, whatever they've been dealing with, they are waking up. They're saying, okay, I need to change. I need to sort this out. I need to apologize and let my divine feminine know that I should have listened. that everything is real, that everything is correct, that everything is right, what they've said. So I feel you're going to get a message or some form of communication, whether it be in the physical or it be through a song or telepathic communication, that you just know that, they are kind of admitting to you and owning up and saying everything you said was right and I should have listened to you. We've got rooted, very powerful. May you never tear the living ritual. There is magic. It says fear, okay? It says, may you never fear the living ritual, but they're giving me tear. Okay, and tear is like a tears, emotion, tearing themselves away from things they've been stuck in, not fearing, tearing themselves away from things. So this is also a big sign about karmic endings. So may you never fear the living ritual. There is magic merged within the roots of your being, the soil of your soul. And I love this because I've spoke before about the soil being the power of the divine feminine. The soil is what makes the plant grow. The soil is the nourishing energy, and that's the divine feminine. And this is about tearing, they may have teared this apart before. Maybe they've torn you apart by the way they've behaved or acted, but the roots run deep. So I feel the masculine here is saying to you, have faith in this. The angels are protecting this. This journey is protected. We are rooted deep. Our connection is real. And I'm not going to fear anymore living. I'm not going to fear wanting to live my life and be free. And this is powerful. There's magic here. So the masculine is saying to you today, divine feminine, there's magic here, and there's magic in the tears, there's magic in the emotion, there's magic in the karmic situation that's being released because it's moved them where they're meant to be. There's magic everywhere. So whatever's being torn apart or whatever's being stripped away, there's magic in that because it's helped them to realize that you are right and that you have a legacy to leave together. For the divine feminine, we've got third party. So again, this is connected with releasing. Okay, releasing karmic situations, karmic binds. So, don't panic and think, oh my goodness, there's a third party involved. That's not what it's saying to you. You have to think outside of the box and see these cards and these messages from your own intuition. And the message coming through here is anything that's of a third party, which again is that karmic thing that needs to be released, which can even be a job or a negative emotion, or something that seems to be in the way. It's being stripped away. It's being released right now. And I run because I fear my feelings. So you're realizing that, if they've run back to that third party situation, or they've been dealing with something that they've run away from you for, then it's because they're fearing the feelings. They're dealing with things right now. And I also feel this is also what the feminines are doing too. Maybe you're interested in somebody else right now, or you've received an offer from someone else, or you've got outside interest and you're thinking, oh, what does this person, what can this person bring into my life? So I feel this is if you've kind of got to the point on the journey where you think enough's enough. I want to embrace a soul teacher right now. I want love in my life. And really that's running into something else because, you're fearing your feelings. It's because the connection is too intense and painful and it's a struggle. So you're looking for something easier. Okay, and that's hard to hear. That may trigger some people. I'm not saying this is for everyone, but maybe a few of you watching are thinking, oh, I'm going to, kind of explore something else. And there's no right or wrong on this journey because all paths lead home. But the angels are letting you know that you are so close to union, you can taste it. It's coming, it's all happening now. The masculines want to build this legacy. They want to leave a legacy. They're realizing that you are right, that they should have listened to you, and that the roots of this connection run deep. So they are saying this to you. They've run from their feelings, but sometimes the feminine runs too, especially when there's hurt or pain. Be patient with me, please. So this is obviously what the masculine is asking you. Please be patient with me while I find my way, while I sort things out. And I'm not intentionally ignoring you. Wow. And this is so powerful because, I feel this is a double message here. So we've had that DM to DF message where the masculine is saying, I will message you. Okay? And then we've had the DF to DM message where the feminine is saying, please don't ignore me. And today your masculine is answering that question, saying to you, I don't intentionally ignore you. I don't do it on purpose. Please be patient with me. Please understand that I run from my feelings because, it's painful to face them. And sometimes I'm involved in a third party situation because that will also help me to build this legacy, because catalysts move things forward. And it's hard to hear, the blocking throat chakra. And I learned that the hard way on my journey. And, if you remember, you've got access to my journey. It's a 2-part video about my journey with catalysts. And if you watch the video that George shared yesterday, he talked a little bit about his journey too, and how the catalysts in his life moved him forward too. So everything, every third party, whether it be a person or a situation or an emotion, it's a catalyst to union. All paths lead home. It moves you where you're meant to be. So if anyone else is involved in your life right now, or anyone is involved in their life right now, it's something to catapult you forward. It's a catapult. So a catalyst is a catapult. And your masculine saying, I'm sorry, please be patient with me. I'm not intentionally ignoring you. It's all for your protection. So look at this. We've got this energy where these are kind of like ghosts. So I feel the big message here is, if your masculine is ignoring you today, ghosting you today, even blocking you, it's because they are protecting you. You're being protected by heaven from lower energy, from drama, from chaos. And this is the number 29. So it's about trusting the universe. Your spiritual path is all on track. You're on the right path. And it's the new moon today. So this is the energy of change. This is the energy of building things together. And sometimes things fall apart so they can rebuild, so they can be built stronger. We have to think outside the box. And this says, this is my house, stained by the very blood flowing through its walls, covered in a veil of delicious prayers, yet deadly to those who dare to lift its hidden. So what I feel with this is saying to you, sometimes things aren't what they seem. And your house is you, your body, your spirit, everything in you. And sometimes it gets stained by blood that flows through its walls. That means the emotion, the pain, the struggle. And a veil can cover, but prayers will heal. So this is a big message here, that if you're going through struggle today, if you're feeling in pain because your masculine is ignoring you or not responding to you, or you're feeling the pain of separation, you're being asked to be patient, to trust the journey, because you're being protected. There is a reason why things happen the way they do. Everything is moving ahead and you are safe. And, the masculine is saying, I'm not intentionally meaning to hurt you. So we've got the next level love for the connection. And it's time to move on. This means it's time to move on to the next stage of this journey. Okay, it's time to move on to the next level. It's time now for a change. And the masculines are saying, I feel unworthy of your love, but I do want you. So they're letting you know that if they are being quiet or distant, they're working through their own insecurity and fear, and they're having dreams of you. You're dreaming of each other. You're dreaming this into reality. This is telepathic love. So it's showing you, everything is aligning right now. And we've got the elements. Everything is aligning. The elements are all connecting. Everything is falling into place. And this is number 16. It says, remember to feel the warmth pulsing through her womb. You are a child of mother. True harmony awaits you. So this is saying to you, true harmony awaits you. Everything you want is flowing in, but you must be patient with the journey. The masculine is showing in this card that he is being guided to the feminine, the empress, that nurturing energy. And that feminines, you are nurtured from above, the divine mother. That's Mother Mary energy. That's the angels comforting you. That's protection, that you are loved. So remember to feel the warmth of this journey that pulses through the womb. And the womb is the fertility, the new beginning, the rebirth. So this is a real message about rebirth today. So the message I feel coming through, and this may be a triggered message, okay, because we did all those beautiful focused readings, and then the masculines here are keeping it real. They're saying, look, you have to be patient with me because everything is moving ahead. So in reality, it's painful. It's painful when the masculines ignore the divine feminine. We sometimes protect ourselves by moving on to something else. We may think, oh, well, if they're ignoring me, ghosting me, it's time for me to move on. It's time maybe for me to experience a third party situation. It's so easy for them, or I'll just get on with what I'm doing, especially if you're already in some form of relationship with someone else, that that it's time to leave that connection. But if they are ghosting or ignoring you, you may think, oh, I'll just get on with it. So this is about being very honest with yourself, and saying this journey goes through pain and there is struggle on this journey, but it's so worth it. And when we accept it and we let go, everything falls into place. And George spoke about that a little bit in his video yesterday, about how, we trigger each other. And, we did trigger each other, not as much now. And I speak about that in the union video I did yesterday. But, you go through these things together. It's how you grow, it's how you learn. And when you finally surrender and accept it all and trust it all and not take things personally, realizing that the only person that's really judging you is yourself, then you heal and grow and you open all the doorways and things fall into place. So the message is, you have a mission together, not just to be together, but to build a legacy together, to help humanity. And for that legacy to be built, sometimes third-party situations come in to catapult you forward, to heal and grow you, to show you who you are. So these are the relationships and the situations that grow your soul. These are the way that, you realize that you are worthy of love, because when the masculines feel unworthy of love, they have to heal that first. They have to find that within them, because no matter what the divine feminine gives to the divine masculine, they still feel they're not enough or they're not good enough. And they're not intentionally ignoring you. They are just processing their feelings and their emotions. And they're realizing that, really they should have listened to you. They should have communicated with you. They should have shown you love. So instead of communicating that to you physically, they're showing you in other ways, through dreams, songs, telepathic communication, and connection on the 5D and the 3D with the feelings. So they're saying it's time to move on to the next level, because it's a next level love, and I do want you. If I ever run from you, it's because I fear my feelings. I feel what's going on. And sometimes the feminines experience masculine energy and do this too. But it's rooted deep. It's rooted deep in this love, this world. It's rooted deep. And all the elements are conspiring to bring you together. It's all divinely protected. So be patient with this connection. If they seem to be ignoring you, and that's really what I'm feeling in this message. The big message here that's coming through is, they're not intentionally ignoring you. It's all for your protection. So be patient. Be patient with them. They run because, they fear everything. They fear this legacy too. This legacy that you're building. So the big message is, please be patient with me. I'm not intentionally ignoring you. You are being protected. I hope this helps. Have a great day. Sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.